the underlying energy for today, for this week actually, is the Six of Wands. This speaks of victory and recognition. Maybe perhaps recognizing more of a problem that you guys have, although it can be that, it could be. I like to see this as more of like a recognition of something that's good. Because this is the victory card. This is celebrating the return of the soldiers. This is highlighting the work that you've done. It could be good or bad, but it's. I like to see it as, the this well done card, if that makes sense, the achievement card. Now, for the heart of your reading, you guys have the Six of Pentacles. This means balance of give and take. So that's pretty much like your issue at the moment. So you're having some problems probably in your love lives with balancing things out, whether it be work or love. If those of you that are single, but ones that are a couple, this could mean that you guys are having some issues, giving and taking between each other. It could be you cook and I cook this day or whatever, and somebody's cooking more than the other, and that was not the agreement. So there could be some issues with give and take here. And what is crossed by, or what is blocking, is the King of Wands. So this is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is somebody that can also be very confident, creative, or passionate. They're very good with people, but they're also very active. So this could be someone that you're dealing with right now in regards to the give and take. So somebody could possibly be more lax about the giving and taking. You could be more lax regarding the King of Wands. This is definitely having something to do with somebody that is a fire sign. And this could be a man or a woman. This is a general reading. I highly advise an actual reading to determine your love life, since this is a general. But this is definitely speaking of someone that is definitely possibly not helping with the give and take. Maybe he's giving more than he's receiving. He's being irate, which is understandable. Or you could be giving more than receiving, and you're being more like, you're like, what the heck is going on? Can we shake this shit up? But all in all, that is the person that is kind of making things a little difficult at the moment. It could be that person or vice versa. In your crowning energy, you have the Nine of Wands. This speaks of being exhausted, defending something that you continuously have to battle pretty much. And it's exhausting. You guys want to give up, and it's understandable, because I don't know how many times you guys had to deal with this, but I know you guys want to just give up, but stick with it. That's the advice of this card. Though you want to give up, I know you're tired and you're beat up, but don't give up. In the past here, we have the High Priestess. This speaks of the keeper of secrets, wisdom, knowledge, fertility, and femininity, and sexuality as well, because of the pomegranates in the background, as you see here on her curtain. Perhaps you guys were more intuitive. Not saying that you guys aren't now. You definitely could be now, but it's speaking more of using your instincts. You relied on your instincts more in the past. In the present, though, you have the Devil, which means that there's possibly some unhealthy kind of romance right at the moment. Maybe there's some unhealthy habits that have come back. You guys are pretty much not handling things in possibly the best way right now, or it feels pretty toxic to you guys. The Devil isn't always a bad card, but is not the best card either. It speaks of it speaks of attachments and addictions, old habits even. So perhaps you guys are resorting to old habits. We'll go ahead and clarify what the old habits are later. And in your potential future, you have the Two of Pentacles. That to me speaks of you guys looking to focus more on more practical things than your relationship itself, because the water behind him represents feelings and emotions. And he, as you see here, he's more focusing on the pentacles that he's juggling while keeping balance of himself on that log than what's going on behind him. Let's go ahead and clarify some of these. Alright, let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. What card does the Six of Pentacles? Ooh. What is going on here? The card that came out for you guys for the Six of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords, excuse me. Seven of Swords. Perhaps there isn't any give and take at all. Maybe there's some lying in there, deception of some sort, sneaking away. Someone's definitely not doing what they're supposed to be doing as far as what they agreed upon. This, because that tells me, honestly, that someone is definitely not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Someone is definitely shying away from the situation of balance being put into their lives. Someone's not being honest about what they're doing, maybe. Or someone is not dealing with what they're supposed to be doing. What was agreed upon. If there's a relationship, which every relationship I think should have a balance of, give and take. Perhaps someone is not doing those things. Let's go ahead and shuffle. What does the Six of Wands have to do with the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords? The Hierophant came out for the King of Wands. Perhaps it's in regards to structure, order, traditions. Maybe there's an age difference between you and the fire sign here that you're dealing with, or the person that you see as more charismatic and so on. Maybe he is being traditional. Maybe this isn't a traditional relationship. Interesting. Let's go ahead and clarify the crowning energy really fast. The Seven of Wands here. Sorry, the Nine of Wands, please. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. What card is in regards to the Nine of Wands? I cannot speak today. Blah, blah. Damn it, and I can't shuffle either. Oh, wow, okay. So the two cards that came out for you in regards to the Nine of Wands here is the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. That means that you're possibly working, being more organized, perhaps you're dealing with someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, because you do have the Hierophant there too. But this is definitely possibly in regards to work, and you're wanting to take a break. So maybe that you're seen as more of a stable and more grounded person at the moment, or somebody that you see in your life right now that can be male or female, to you that's more grounded, and you need to take a break, and you're wanting to take a break. Gee whiz. I hear you guys. You guys could be wanting to take a break, or you perhaps want to take a break from someone else. There's definitely you guys wanting to take a rest. What is the High Priestess in the past? What is the High Priestess in the past? The World. So perhaps you guys had gotten some wisdom from a successful completion that you have received in the past. So you guys are using knowledge based off of a past event that had went through some successful completion of some sort. It's wonderful. All right, what is the Devil doing in the present? Okay, then. Oof. The Eight of Swords came out. Barely even got a chance to shuffle with this one. So this is about thoughts, being stuck in your thoughts. So perhaps you guys are feeling trapped. That's the bad habit that you guys are going back into. Or the habit that someone else that is going, I think it's honestly you guys that are feeling more stuck than anything in your thoughts. This is all about what you're thinking and what you feel. Right now, you guys possibly this old habit is about feeling stuck, or just caving in and just kind of keeping close to yourself. I know this isn't the Four of Pentacles, so I don't know why I'm saying all that, but you guys are feeling stuck. You guys think you're stuck, but you guys have an easy way out, even though it's kind of difficult as well. You don't know it though. It's something that you don't see. You're feeling stuck because you can't see what's in front of you. All you're doing is thinking about the dangers that are around you in accordance to this card. So you guys aren't stuck, but that's what you guys feel. Stuck in your thoughts. Oh, Cancer. Two of Pentacles in the potential future, please. The Fool. So this means a new beginning. So perhaps you're going to be juggling things in regards to a new beginning, taking a chance, trust as well, taking a risk. So maybe this is in regards to moving on, taking the stuff that you've got and just packing up. Now, it says it's in regards to juggling things. So maybe after this phase is over, this give and take kind of period right now, once that's past, you guys will probably be able to look towards the future a little bit more. Oops. Because it's just balance that's going on. It just needs to be balanced. Things need to be balanced out for y'all. Let's pull a Romance Angels card for y'all for this week. A lot of cards coming out, but none of them falling face up. Well, I don't pick up cards that are, at least they're not face up, at least. Oh, here we go. Ooh, guys, the card for you is Reconciliation. Sorry for the henna. I tried to get it off, but it started to fade and stuff. So, but Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that your ex is coming back. It could mean that there's a situation that's coming back, or some sort of bad habits coming back up to surface. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys will be reconnecting with an ex, but it does mean that you'll be reconnecting possibly with a sort of situation that you had dealt with before, but a different perspective maybe. Alright, let's pull a Wisdom Oracle for you guys. Wisdom of the Oracle, rather. If it'll let me shuffle. Okay. Alright, ooh, you guys got the card of Yin. Let's go ahead and read the wisdom message for that. And that's number 2. Essential meanings: the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. The Oracle's message: it's a time of calculating receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and how contemplate how well how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. The relationship message. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be plenty surprised. Okay. So maybe you guys are the ones giving a lot more than you guys are receiving right now, and there's not a balance, and you possibly aren't trying to deal with that. The underlying energy is in regards to victory. So there's some victory this week that you're going to be seeing here. In regards to this balance issue with the King of Wands or Queen of Pentacles, and a Taurus, Leo, an Aries, Taurus, Leo, Virgo, or Sagittarius, Capricorn. Those are the people that you possibly are interacting with at this moment. Or you could be dealing with someone that's very passionate, very charismatic, very social, or you could be dealing with someone that's very grounded and very good at making money. Or this could be yourselves. Maybe you're not being able to balance things within yourself. You see yourself as the King and Queen of Wands and Pentacles. But it's definitely in regards to some imbalance going on right now, and you guys are feeling kind of tired. You guys are the ones giving more than you are receiving at the moment, as it says here with the Queen of Pentacles. And and that's what the Oracle card was basically saying to you, that this is the time to receive rather than to give and to do. So perhaps you guys are the ones giving more than you're receiving. You're not getting any receptivity back. Okay. In the past, you guys worked off of intuition, based off of the completion of an event or of a cycle. Presently, though, you're resorting back to old habits, possibly with feeling and thinking that you're stuck, feeling trapped in your thoughts. But in the potential future, you feel like you're going to start this new beginning while struggling things. Your outcome of all of that is the Page of Wands. Usually I do this before I pull the Oracle, but somebody told me to hold on. That to me speaks of some news. Some news is coming. Possibly some good news, since the Six of Wands is the underlying energy for this week. And it's in regards to the King of Pentacles. So the person that you're dealing with definitely is probably going to be stepping up and giving more as well, because this card also represents Taurus in a way, because Taurus is always sharing and always giving of themselves and what they have, mostly to give of themselves very much. They're very good at sharing. But this is someone that's feeling very grounded, a provider, someone that gives as much as they take. Okay, but more so that they share a lot of their wealth and what they have. So maybe you'll get some receptivity. This person will be more grounded instead of a wands. Someone I'm not saying that fire signs can't be stable. They can be. But pentacles are seen as very stable partners.